I'm not gonna ask y'all, do y'all believe in God? But I just wanna know, do y'all believe in like a higher power? By higher power meaning it can be God, Allah, Buddha, Confucius, a celestial being. The universe. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
I used to not, but then like I don't know. Like I have different thoughts on this, right? Like I believe Elon Musk theory, which is his theory that we're controlled by like a simulation. So we're just simulating, like the Sims. We're the Sims basically. We are the Sims, and basically our job is to basically just simulate what's going on, and we playing through somebody's eyes. Which I could believe that.
So you believe that.
Which then it would still have to be a God if that's the case.
It's crazy because I never heard that before, but that's interesting.
So you believe that somebody's controlling our every action, every aspect of our life.
I don't know.
There's a mastermind behind.
Well, if you ever played The Sims, you don't control every aspect, but you control majority of the aspects. Meaning that, you control how they wake up, how they go to sleep, what they do, but there are times that they kind of roam on their own. And they have kind of a little bit of free will.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we might be into.
So basically, we have a guider with a loose leash.
Right.
Basically.
Yup.
So what the fuck you doing me like that, dog? Come on now. Come on now, bitch.
I do believe that. I believe that to me? Like I think the Sims 4 analogy is the kind of the best one. Like if you look at each thing that we simulate, right? Like there's a God to everything. Now, you can't be as good as the God but you're still in the light of what the God is. So I do believe that God is a walking image that we are, meaning that he's just as human. He bleeds, he cries, he has emotion. Because how could you make something into something that you're not? Like, I can't think of something that's unrealistic. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I can think of me as a vampire and shit, and it's cool, but I can't. So yeah, I do think the Sims 4 analogy is like a really good one. I think that kind of describes like what it is that we like what is it like? I think that describes what we are currently living, and I think we might just be a video game. Like we just a video game to somebody. Like real shit, bro. We really a video game, bro. I think that's the best explanation for who God is. So, and he's just watching this shit play out.
So you believe in basically a simulation theory?
Yeah. But there's a God. It's just, but then I guess then.
So there's a controller of
that simulation. Yeah.
There's a controller of every person simulation, or there's one individual ruler for every simulation?
I think there's one individual ruler for for the whole situation.
So it's one ruler for everybody?
Yeah.
Or one ruler for each
one ruler for everybody. I don't think it's one, because I just think of it as The Sims. Like God would put in our vision something that we can relate to. Like God has to be exactly who we are. And no different. Like God is the blood and flesh and everything that we embody in life and stuff like that. I think he's exactly who we are. There's no difference. Yeah. I think that's the best representation. I don't know. I like I said, I think that's a really hard question. It's like asking what's our purpose, even though we all have different purposes. But
truth be told, I've thought about stuff like that, but I've never taken it deep enough where I think that's the way. I've never thought about it as like the way for possibly just in general how to explain existence. Put it like that. Bro, truth be told, when it comes to like, what some people might see as the meaning of life or existence in general, me growing up, I've always been like, I don't want to say I've always been of Christian faith, because I feel like it was like that's more so something that your parents impart upon you. Like, and don't get me wrong, I can't knock it. It's just me growing up, bro, and me being, I feel like it's me being as intelligent as I am, bro. I always questions this. Like, it's really a burning question. And it's a plethora of questions that I go through on a daily basis. Like, oh, does God exist? Where's the proof? Then it's the flaws that I feel are present in a Bible. Then, on top of that, it's just the motives behind the faith of God. And I feel like in general, as I've gotten older and more self-aware and more in charge of my own life, I've strayed away from such a, like, I don't even want to say devout Christian faith, because I was never, me and my mother would never want to go to church every Sunday. But when it comes to believing in God, she does believe in God. She's just, like, she's not a devout Christian, but she is a Christian. Me, on the other hand, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like I want to dabble into, like, because there's so many different, like, walks of religion you can explore. Like, as far as the Scientology aspect, about how the Big Bang Theory came about and how that explains the origins of the Earth. Then you can get into a more celestial view, and that's a whole different world of its own. That's when you get into, like, angel numbers and it's a whole bunch of stuff, bro, that I could go on for hours about. When you get into more so of a feeling of, like, spiritual enlightenment, or what some people would call, like, just, I don't really know what to call it, bro, because it's like, it's so much you could dabble into. It's like you can get into horoscopes. There's I don't truth be told, I don't really know everything about, like, what, like, your rising moon and your rising sun sign would be, aside from your horoscope, and it's, like, based off of your horoscope at the same time. And truth be told, bro, it's a whole bunch of confusing stuff to me, but I've started dabbling in it, like, as far as, like, meditation, like, the signs the universe may give you, stuff like that. Like, I faithfully believe in stuff like that, because I'm not gonna lie, bro, the universe is too vast, and our world alone works in too much of a mysterious way for us not to have a deeper meaning behind just there being a God or gods or whatever you might believe in. There could be multiple different aspects behind what the reality behind human life is. And I feel like that's what really causes me to question things as much as I do, because there's so many possibilities that I go through and I think of on a daily basis. And it's like, all right, what if there's, like, just, like, it can literally be infinite possibilities. Like, all right, what if there's just celestial beings out there that rule over us, but we're just such a minor factor in the universe or the galaxy that we don't come and encounter with them? Or we're so low on the universal totem pole, yet we think so highly of ourselves on Earth. We think we're the pinnacle of existence.
But we only think that because we don't have anything else to actually compete with us.
Exactly, and that's the thing. I feel like that's the great burden humans grant upon each other, because you, honestly, it gets to the point where it's like, yo, bro, you never know. But it's like, it's the pain in thinking, all right, excuse me, I don't know, but at the same time, I'm itching to know. Because the universe, the stars, the galaxies, I said the universe already, I'm wilding.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, bro, it's just too vast, it's too extensive for us to be a singularity. it's so much more out there we have yet to explore. There's so many different possibilities. There's so many meanings behind life. There's so many different walks of life that we have yet to explore for us to settle down on one devout faith when we have no idea what's out there beyond our reach. And our reach as human beings, as a race, is next to nothing when it comes to actually venturing out there into the cosmos, into the unknown, into deep space. If I'm not mistaken, I just saw an article about how NASA uncovered a whole other universe where time goes backward. And I was speaking to somebody and I said, that's fire. What if that's the reason behind deja vu? And that, like, I was really dwelling on it for a while because they really said, like, an entire universe where time is reversed. In reverse of what we call our time. I feel like that's crazy.
That is crazy. That's fire, though. Because, like, the fact that people get deja vu is weird, but then it's also, like, it's like a crazy, weird type of thing because it's like, niggas will laugh it off like, yo, I dead seen this shit before. You feel me? So,
bro, like, deja vu's really be leaving me stuck sometimes.
Yeah, like, it's like, yo, it be weird because it's like, niggas really be like, yo, I seen this shit before, but it's, you feel me? But it's a whole brand new day. Like, it's a whole brand new day. You dead seeing this shit before. So, I just find it, I find it crazy how, life is and, like I said, it's well, like you were saying, and I used to have conversations with my brother and like my boys and them when we was younger, and we used to really think like how did we get here, and like we always used to think like what was our purpose, and like where will we go after all of this is done, and because it's like the same people that was born here with us, like, how they have all them answers? Like, how do they know? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I just be in shock, bro. Like, sometimes when I really think about it, it's like we do have a lot of questions. Like, I know a lot of people in the world have a lot of questions that probably won't get answered at all. But just thinking about it, it's like, you know, you see how people be like, say for example, if somebody passed and they be like, oh, I know they looking down on us. Like, how do you know that? It'd be like, how do you know that? But when people say that, I be really having a feeling like people be really looking down on us, you feel me? Like, family member wise, and like to this day, I still be feeling like my brother be looking down on me, or like my grandmother, like, you feel me? Like, I still be feeling like they watching, or like they still present, you feel me? But that's why, like, y'all ever heard of people called mediums?
Yeah.
Like,
they're the bridge between the afterlife and our life.
I wanna I know it's like type spooky and shit like that. Like, some of that shit would really spook you out, but I really want to talk to one of them.
Oof.
I just want to see like how cause I don't really have a lot of memories of my grandmother, and my great grandmother, so I want to see like what they think, like how we are and shit like that, and like, you know, like what they think about how our family is, and I want to see like what my brother feel like, cause we haven't really got a chance to, you know, say a proper goodbye to my brother. You feel me? So it's like I want to know like how he thinking, like what he thinking about. You feel me? And like I just want to see what's up. You feel me? Cause it's crazy. It's crazy how someone could tell you like, yo, like I'll be right back, and then you never see them ever again. It's just fucked up. So I do want to speak to one of them, and just to see like, I just want to see what they thinking, like what they have to say, And yeah, that's pretty much it though.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I was just to pick up off what you said. Like, I don't think it's like that crazy to wanna like talk to someone that might be like that bridge, because that's essentially what a medium is. But then again, I don't know if it's like our own like vein of existence as humans to think too highly or higher than what we're supposed to, or higher than what there is, just because of our evolution. And I feel like at some point we're going to be the root of our destruction, because we've advanced so much, because we consistently think so highly, and we think so far ahead of what our present situation is, or what life might be presenting us with at the moment. And excuse me, with that being said, I don't know. Like, I don't know if thinking beyond our reach as humans, like as beyond our celestial reach, beyond our cosmic reach, what we physically can observe, what we physically can go to as far as outside of this planet, solar system, this galaxy, this universe, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if that's too brave or too forward thinking, meaning that whatever higher power is put in place, put us in the place so that we don't come in contact with them, or we don't exceed our potential, or we don't exceed what we were put on this planet to do. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to make it seem like I'm just like denouncing God or whatever religion or walk of faith you believe in, because truth be told, there are some miracles where I just sit back and I be like, damn, I gotta thank God for this. Like, I thank God this happened. Like, if I would have never learned this lesson, I don't know where I'd be in life. I just gotta sit back and thank God. God taught me this lesson, and God gave me this life. He gave me all the struggles that I have to persevere through. He's the one who made me who I am today through all my trials and tribulations, and I wouldn't take that back for a second. I definitely say that. I go through that constantly all the time. So it's not like I'm denouncing God. I'm just saying, what if there's more to it than just, all right, there's a God. There's more to it than just on... I feel ignorant for not knowing the exact quote, but when God said on such and such day, he said, let there be light. Then he created the heavens and the moons, if I'm not mistaken, heavens and earths. And from there, it's like, all right, who created God? In a sense, like, all right, God became this almighty being who is responsible for our existence of what we know.
I think that's why people subscribe to the Big Bang Theory so much, is because it kind of explains the creation of the earth, which would then be able to create a God, essentially.
Yeah, from a Scientology aspect, though, right?
Is the Big Bang Theory Scientology?
I mean, yeah, the Big Bang Theory itself, that's Scientology. That believes Scientology is basically scientific reasoning behind the earth being created.
I thought Scientology was a religion.
It is. But it's the religion in believing in the science behind the earth being created, rather than the religious belief in God, that God created the earth.
Right.
It's a religion because it's a belief that.
But it can't be a religion because we teach it in schools, and we don't teach religious policies in schools. But they teach the Big Bang Theory in schools, so that can't be a religion theory, right?
I mean, Scientology is a religion. Tom Cruise is a scientist.
No. I'm not saying it's not a religion. I'm saying the Big Bang Theory can't be. I'm pretty sure they believe in it, But they didn't come up with that theory, right? It was an actual like someone who was a scientist that came up.
Yeah, actual scientists.
Because they teach that in school, but they don't teach God in school.
Yeah, so-called scientists actually prove that the Big Bang Theory exists.
Right.
So,
I think the Big
I've
Bang
heard.
Theory because that's the only explanation that we have.
Yeah, it's the followers of that Big Bang Theory belief that call themselves Scientologists because they believe that that's what created existence rather than God creating existence for us.
I think the Big Bang Theory is the one that is the reason why we have a God, and God, like he comes from that, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah, bro, but like I said, I'm constantly thinking like, yo, what more is there to it that we don't know of this, like, thus far?
I mean, we still haven't even found parts of the earth. We still don't understand the pyramids. There's so many things that I think we're going to have to figure out before we even figure out where is God. But I think all those things are clues.
Yeah, bro,
I think the pyramids are a telecommunication signal.
Just think about it. Movies give hints also. A lot of movies, like they give out like certain hints about like shit that's going on in the world, shit that might happen. You know, they always like, you know, certain movies just really give out, you know, a lot of hints and shit like that. I can't think of like movies off the top of my head right now, but it's like little like they give out some shit.
Like I do think the pyramids is the communication towards God. It's the only thing that can't be explained how it's made. We can't understand it even in 2020. We know it connects to the sun somehow. It's a part of it's part of the solar system somehow. It's literally lined up perfectly I think to like I know it lines up perfectly for something. I can't remember it, but
the pyramids of Giza.
What?
They align with It's
something.
It's 3 stars that align with 3 pyramids, if I'm not mistaken.
I think those are the connections between us and God. If you really want to, I really believe that. Like,
have you heard about that signal from deep space that traveled 26 million light years?
The one that they kind of said happened during the whole Corona thing.
I don't want to say it was during the Corona thing. It was probably like.
Well, no, it was last December.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Yep.
They didn't like, and the Pentagon just recently announced that they didn't know what it was.
Yeah, like in like January or February,
right.
I believe.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Bro, that really had me on tilt because I was like, bro, no way.
Charlamagne the God on his his podcast, he said he was on Capitol Hill, and he's speaking to this guy, and who was a part of the Secret Service.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't say that he knew, but he specifically told Charlamagne the God, he goes, if I tell you, I have to kill you, with a straight face. And Charlamagne the God starts laughing, and he's like, not playing. And then he stops laughing and just nods his head.
Shit, I'll believe him.
Yo, like, I mean, like, even though that's not really a direct message, but it just tells you that it's something that they believe in. We may really not be the only.
Like, there's no way the government can be completely transparent with the American people. Or just the people in general. But look, I'm going to leave off on a question for y'all to dwell on for me.
Yeah, sure.
There's a God, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, where did God come from? Who created God?
Well, I think that's what I'm saying. I think the Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory created us.
A God. God then got created from the Big Bang Theory, and then God then helped form the rest of the world. I think, or maybe God is really living a life that we are too uneducated to believe. Like maybe he's out here and he's living, like maybe we just can't understand the life he lives around other people. Yo, what if God's getting bullied? Yo, son. Like, what if God's home every day and this is his only activity to watch humans be humans, and he's just getting bullied by the rest of the people outside of the world?
Look, God, if you getting bullied, speak up, bro. I got you.
Yo, bro, would it not make sense?